Hey everybody, welcome back. So tonight I went to Friday Night Magic to do draft, and I had a little surprise because apparently the store ran out of Throne of Eldraine boxes, so they decided to do a Chaos draft. I've never done a Chaos draft before, so it was pretty interesting. And they gave us like 17 different sets probably to choose from, including older sets. Like there was even a master set. We could have gotten Iconic Masters. Nobody did. But we got, I ended up going with Avacyn Restored pack, an Amonkhet pack, and what was the other one? Battle for Zendikar pack. So, and there was a bunch of people that went with a lot of Amonkhet. There was Shadows of Innistrad, there was Modern Horizons, there was Ravels of Ixalan, there was both the Ravnica sets. There was a lot of different options. So it was chaos on top of chaos. So, from my very first pack, I had no idea what I was going to do because I've never done a chaos draft before, so it's all new to me. My very first pack, my very first rare was Amonkhet, as foretold. Obviously, I was like, well, guess I'm going blue, because then the pack that was passed to me was a Modern Horizons pack that had an Echo of Aeons in it. So, those were my first two cards. So I was like, well, apparently I'm running blue. So I decided to start grabbing blue, and then my next pack was Ulvenwald Trekker. So that was an Avacyn Restored pack. So that one I was like, well, maybe we'll run blue and green. And then this was my third pack, my Battle of Zendikar pack. That was Gideon. So that one I pulled even though I wasn't going to run white because I didn't want anybody else having it and I wanted it. So that was 3 mythics and a really good rare out of the, my first pulls out of each pack. Well, and second pull. So I thought that was pretty good. Now, I ended up actually pulling these out after the first round because I didn't even need them. Let me show you what I did. As you can see, there's some prize packs behind me. I did not come in first. I ended up placing 4th. But it was pretty even. So what happened was, first round I went 2-0. Second round I won 2-0. Third round I lost 0-2. And then the fourth round I won 2-0. So I only lost 2 games all night, but it just happened to be the 0-2 the third round. That player came in second, so I ended up with 4th. So what I ended up doing, like I said, obviously I decided to start pulling blue right away. So I started pulling blue, and then I started pulling green as well on the second pack. And then I started pulling, on the third pack, I decided to pull red. So I did pull a bunch of red on the last pack. I just didn't get enough that I thought I could really pull off doing a third color or doing red with either blue or green. So I really didn't get enough of anything exciting there. If I'd have gotten some better removal, I would have gone with red, but I didn't really get a lot of removal. I did get the Battle for Zendikar land, the red one. But I also got the blue one, as you can see, which I actually did stack. So I ended up going with just blue and green, and because I was mainly finding a lot of creatures, I ended up going with really creature heavy. I went 17 creatures. Not really any synergy because it was Chaos Draft, but I did try and get every flyer I could. I did come across some good blue flyers that were pretty nice. The Sage's Roast Savant, which gave me the Scry ability. The Scuttling Sliver actually came in handy a couple times because he was able to untap himself, even though I didn't have any other slivers. He was able to untap himself to block a few times. Just kind of random stuff, but the flyers were really good that I pulled. So there's another one. So from Rivals. So I did pull some good flyers, and I had a couple that were hard to block, like the Skulk, the Furtive Homunculus, I guess. And I did get a giant spider to take care of some of the flyers on the opponent's side. But because I ran so many creatures, and you'll notice that all the casting costs are mostly 4 and under. There's like, what, 2 5s in here? 1/5. There's only 1/5. I did pull a couple that I ended up not using that were a little bigger. The Heaven Goal Scabs, I ended up getting 2 of those from one of the Avacyn packs, or from a couple of the Avacyn packs, that I ended up deciding not to go with them because they were so expensive. And I realized I had a lot of quick creatures that I could get out fast. And these force you to boomerang one of your own creatures back to your hand. I also didn't stack the Manic Scribe. He's just a 0/3. If he'd have had some power, I probably would have stacked him. But I decided not to. And then a couple spells I decided not to go with. I put them on my sideboard just in case, but ended up not going with them. The only spells I had was just Aquatic Incursion, which basically just gave me 2 1/1 blockers. The Perilous Voyage was nice. That one I used a couple times, was very effective. I didn't get a scry on it at all because I was using it to bounce back big creatures because I had no removal. Well, I didn't have any technical removal. The Natural End helped once, saved me. And the Prey Upon I used once, but the Prey Upon I didn't have to use a lot because of the Ulvenwald. I'll go over that in a second. The Ulvenwald was my MVP. I had a Snare of the Skies, just to give an extra little boost, and a block of flyer if needed. And then I had the Pax Favor, which gave +3/+3 for a little boost. But this guy right here, definitely hands down the MVP. I ended up pulling him pretty much the first turn in my opening hand, almost all the games. So this guy was pretty awesome. The games that I lost, he had a lot of creature removal and knew how powerful he was and was taking them out. So basically what it is for 1 colorless and 1 green, and you tap this, target creature you control fights another target creature. So I was able to use this guy. Well, I would usually get a couple pings with him right off the bat because I kept getting him in the opening hand. So Forest, Ulvenwald, next Ulvenwald, next turn I'd attack with him for 1, next turn I'd attack with him for 1, then they'd usually get a creature out. And then I just start using him to have my bigger creatures take out their smaller creatures to make way. Or if they had a flyer that was in my way or something like that, something causing me problems, I would use one of my creatures to take it out using this guy. So he was my removal. He was all the removal I really needed. So, man, 4 of these in a draft would be pretty awesome. 4 of these in any deck that's got green in it, actually, that's a lot of removal. I was kind of shocked how effective this guy was. I understood why he's a rare. He's kind of almost broken. Everybody I faced was like, man, that card is broken, because I just kept taking out everything they put out. It was just every turn I had removal. So I had to sack a lot of creatures in order to kill theirs, but I was sacking creatures I didn't care about to take out their creatures that were causing problems. So it worked prettle well. Like I said, I ended up getting 4th place. So let me know what you guys think. If you guys thought I should have ran the red, let me give you a little closer view of the red here. I did like the trample idea. I really wanted to stack that guy, but I just didn't think I got enough extra of the red. I got 1 Fiery Temper, but I didn't know if that was going to be enough, and I didn't have any discard stuff to be able to use the Madness, so it would have cost me actually 3 mana. So I got the Destroy Target Land, Scry 2, but it was kind of pricey, and I really didn't think lands would be much of a problem because they're all just basic lands for the most part. Not too many non-basics. The Trample I really wanted, but like I said, I just didn't get enough red, I thought, to stack it. Let me know if you guys think I was wrong with not stacking that or what. But I did okay. Not too bad. So my prizes were the promo pack, and then I went with 2 packs of Guilds of Ravnica, because they let you pick whatever packs you want. And 4th place got 2 packs. So I went with these just to see if we can pull a shock land in here. So let's bust these open and see if there's actually a shock land in here or anything else valuable. And then I'll open the promo pack last. Okay, Conclave Tribunal, Gogori Raiders, Pilfering Imp, and Midnight Reaper. Not a shock land. So no foil. Check the other pack of guilds real quick. Looks like we got Flower and Flourish, Thought Erasure. That's a good uncommon, actually. Not bad. Flight of the Equinox, and Camaraderie, and no foil. Okay, so we didn't get anything exciting in the packs, and this was an expensive draft, but I think the Gideon and the Aeons and the As Foretold and the Tracker probably, I don't know if I broke even really, but at least came close and had a lot of fun. Got a bunch of other good cards in there too. A lot of other uncommons and commons and stuff, but it was pretty chaotic. I gotta tell you, Chaos Draft is the perfect name for those. Oh, I'll get my arena code out of there. Oh, look at that. I did get a Shockland. I got a Godless Shrine in my promo pack. That's nice. And then an Improbable Alliance with the alternate. Oh, and a Mythic, a Harmonious Archon. Okay, so I think I got my money's worth out of tonight's draft. So, yeah, it's funny, you know, when you try and rare draft, you end up not getting a whole lot of value, but if you just draft to play and then end up finishing, you usually get some value for your money. So don't rare draft, kids. It's a bad idea. Always go for the gold. Always go down fighting if you're going to go down. So I think that's pretty cool. I think that Improbable Alliance promo might be worth something. That's a really cool card for draft. I usually do the red blue draw 2 when I go with throne drafts. So I usually end up getting 1 or 2 of those, and they're really helpful in draft. But yeah, I think the promo Shockland and the promo Archon, and then that Improbable Alliance alternate, along with the As Foretold and the Gideon and the Echo and the Tracker, I think I did pretty good tonight. So I think I got my it was $20 for the packs because of the ones I chose. So I think I got my $20 back out of it. So I'm pretty happy. Let me know what you guys think. Have you done a Chaos Draft? Do you like doing them? Have you had problems with them? Do you prefer not to do them? Let me know. I had fun. It was kind of crazy, and it was pretty wild to watch all these even players that know the sets really well still had to go, wait, what card is that? And read the card every turn. So it was pretty funny. There was a lot of that. We kept hearing a lot of judge. So I had a good time. I really like the Friday Night Magics. You know, I hope they stick around for a long time to come. I think it's really integral for the game. So let me know what you think. Leave me a comment. I really appreciate you watching the video. You guys have fun. Take care. Bye.